Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MXGP 2019 here on this channel. This is part number 5 of my career walkthrough. Now in today's episode we head to Italy again for another couple of tough races on another challenging circuit. Now in the last episode we didn't manage to get a win. It was a real battle, so hopefully we can do better in today's episode. So let's get straight into it. So here we go.
Let's make it last forever. I'm ready to fly before we collide. And when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up.
Right, so they still need to patch the qualifying. I can't get anywhere near the fastest times and I always end up in last position. So I'm just going to quickly run through the setup I'm going to be using for today's episode. Now I didn't really change too much from the previous race really. I'm starting to find quite a decent balance on the bike. But this is going to be a really challenging episode because this circuit is extremely tough. It's got a lot of tight turns and there may be a few crashes, but keep us fingers crossed that we can do well. So let's get straight into the first race in today's episode. Right, so here we go with the first race in today's episode. Can we get a decent gate drop here? And drop the clutch now. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Can we get turned in without getting taken out? Going on the outside, trying to get a good clean run. And that was not too bad. Now we're going to just hold it in the inside. And, oh, that was nicely done. But are we going to be able to hold it into the next corner? We're getting forced out. No, we managed to get through, so that worked out quite nicely. Now we've just got to try and settle into a rhythm. We're getting forced right on the outside. Oh, don't go off the circuit. Oh, God, almost got completely taken out there. But we've managed to hold on to it. Right, keep it steady through here. That's a really difficult section. And we're doing really well at the moment. You've got to be really tight into these corners. And that was... Oh, God, don't lose the rear. That was nicely done, but we've got a bit of a challenge here. Keep them on the outside. I find you've got to keep those tight lines because they do force you out. And again, he's trying to get in the inside, almost losing the rear again. This is such a frantic start, but the first couple of laps are very important in these races because as I've shown on a lot of the races in this career walkthrough so far, the track gets beaten up so badly and you really do slow down and struggle into the final stages, so it's really important you try and get a lead if you can. And we're starting to just develop a little bit of a gap, and we were about 5 or 6 seconds away from the I think 21st place in the qualifying session. That is absolutely insane. Are we really that much slower? They do need to patch the qualifying. It's really irritating because I have not started in any other gate position but last. Right, oh God, almost lost it there. Just keep it steady. Let's get this first lap out the way. And it looks like, looking on the track map, there is 3 riders keeping pace with us. So let's see if we can just manage to keep them from trying to take our position. It's not too bad round there. And now the circuit is going to be a little bit more difficult. And we might have to take some different lines. That's not too bad through there. Let's just keep it steady. Go on the outside again. Get a nice tight turn. And oh God, we went on the outside ourselves there, just trying to get a good run. And again, that's a very difficult section through there. But we've managed to get through. We're just slightly managing to pull away, which is good. I wasn't sure how difficult it was going to be around here once we got into the race, because the qualifying session was really poor. It was very bunched up. I wasn't going to get in any clear runs on the laps that I put in, but you only get 5 minutes on this short qualifying, and that's not really long enough. I think I only put about 2 or 3 laps in. It's not too bad around there. Just trying to keep a decent rhythm, but we have got those 3 riders keeping pace with us still. That's nicely done. I do like this section. This is my favourite section of this circuit. And if you can nail it, and see what I mean, it's much harder to get around these corners now. And, oh, nice. Got a nice spin round there. That was nicely done. And this corner. Oh, we're going to lose the lead. Just hold him on the outside. and force him on a different line. Right, we're managing just to hold on to this, but he's still got a decent line there. He can take the inside, and we've managed just to get in front of him. Right, let's see if we can just hold on to this. We've got 2 more laps to go, and so far this has been a really, really good run. But the difficulty about this game, I've got to do it twice, so both races may be very, very different. Too bad through there. Just trying to keep it steady, and I'm struggling now. Let's go a little bit tighter in this time, and I think we've got someone right behind us. That's just, oh god, I almost lost the rear then. Got to be so careful, and we have got someone behind us. Let's just try and take it nice and tight there again. And let me know in the comments below how you're finding the game. I mean, I must admit, I have seen quite a few other YouTubers just give up on this game. They've done a couple of episodes and now they don't even play it. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean, I do like the game. The only reason why my walkthrough was slightly slower is because I was away for nearly 3 weeks. So I missed the, obviously the release, and now I'm just on catch up. But I am actually enjoying the game, I must admit. It's a hell of a lot more challenging. But I do like the challenge. It's really challenging round there. Can we hold it for this lap? And then we've got 1 more lap to go. Let's keep it nice and tight around here. This is a difficult one. It's so easy to spin up the rear and lose it. I've done really well so far. Under pressure as well. Oh, that was nicely done through there. Nice rhythm. Final corner. And we've got 1 more lap to go. But as you can see, that last lap was a 1:48, so we've dropped off the pace from the 1:46, and it will get really, really challenging now. This circuit's going to be very, very challenging, and that's not too bad through there. And they're all catching up now. If I make 1 mistake, I will lose so many positions. Not too bad around there, just trying to get a good drive. Right, let's try and keep it tight through here. Don't lose it. Oh, that was nicely done. And we've managed just to stretch a little bit more. Oh, God, we really slowed down there. Don't lose it. And again, it's really boggy. Just managed to get away with that one. And this is why you need a little bit of a lead, because I find that the AI seems to be a lot quicker, even when the circuit gets really, really beaten up. They seem to keep quite a decent, consistent speed. And that's what makes this game tough. Right, coming to the final stages. God, it's not even a second between us and second, so we've got to be careful. Is he going to make a last minute inside lunge for the lead? Hopefully he won't. Oh, that was nicely done. When it comes off, it looks good, it feels good. And again, just trying to get through this really difficult section. And we're almost home and dry. Yes, we're going to do it. Coming up to the final jump and then last corner. And we take a win in the first race. Unbelievable. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. But we've got to do it all over again. So I'm going to jump straight into the second race. And I was pretty pleased with that. So hopefully if we can put in the same performance, we might take maximum points. And that would be awesome. So let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with race 2. Can we put on another great performance? We need a good start here. And again, that wasn't too bad. We need to turn in without getting forced out. Oh, we're not going to get the whole shots. Oh my God, almost got taken out there. Wow. Lucky I stayed on, but we've just dropped a few positions in those first couple of corners. But let's just try and stay strong through here. Going through the middle. And try and get a nice tight turn there, and we've managed to get through, and we're up to P4, so that wasn't too bad. But now it's going to be a little bit more of a battle, and And that's a nice line through there, managing to get into P2, chasing down the leader. And it's a fellow Brit, so it could be the battle of the Brits. Oh, what a turn that was! I sort of made a mistake and it sent me the right direction and I'm in the lead. But are we going to be able to hold on to it on this first lap? Oh, that's quite challenging around there. But once we got away in the first race, we managed to just do enough. So hopefully we can do the same again. Again, get nicely done, nicely turned in around there. Pick up some speed. Let's see if we can hold them off. I think the challenge on this game, if you can have a decent couple of the first 2 laps, it gives you a really good chance to go on to win the race, because, like I say, you will drop off the pace in the final stages. So you need that little bit. But I think I've got a lot of riders that are very close here, so it may not be the case this time. It may be a lot harder. Right, let's just keep that steady around there. Try not to make any mistakes through this section. Nicely done, so that's almost the first lap out the way. And yes, we're in the lead still. That is positive. Right, get turned in. Let's see if we can just pick up the pace on this second lap and try and pull away. No. Oh, just made a mistake, got away with that one, and we've managed to regain the lead. So we just managed to get away with that little error there. I don't like the how the game resets you on the circuit when you make little mistakes. I think it's a little bit harsh at times, and especially with the corner cut penalties as well, where it resets you. Sometimes you can't help it. You get forced off the circuit and then you get reset miles back from where you came off sometimes. I don't get that. And we've been taken. Wow, so Garcia's managed to take the lead. Can we take the lead back off him? No, we're not giving it up that easy, buddy. Right, we're back in the lead. It looks like we've got a bit of a battle here on the second lap. Let's see if we can just maintain it. We have to keep those lines a little bit tighter now. And looking at the track map, there is a massive group. One mistake could cost us quite a few positions. So let's try not to make any mistakes. Oh, just caught the side there, and Garcia's back past again. He is on it now, so let's see if we can just get in the inside. Oh, he's taking a much wider line and still got a better run down the hill than I did, but we managed to get in the inside, going side by side. Oh, what an epic battle we're having here around this Italian circuit. And now he's managing to just try and pull away, and it looks like we might have to pick up the pace again on this third lap. And he is pulling away. Damn, this is what I was worried about. As soon as you let someone past, you have to really go for it. Now, oh, we've got someone else coming in the inside. Oh, wow, he almost had me off there, but just managed to hold that and get nicely through there. And we've managed to catch up with Garcia again. But we've got a rider coming in the inside, going in the inside of Garcia, and we just managed to nick in front of them both, and we're back in the lead. But this battle is not over, and we can expect a couple of more challenges. And someone's coming down the inside, they're forcing me out. Oh, just managed to hold it there, and really struggling to pick up a decent pace through that section. Really difficult. Now the circuit is completely chewed up in a lot of areas, and we've managed to hold it through there. Keep it steady through this section. Keep it nice and tight. Come on, if we can actually win this, this would be actually a better win than the first race, because we didn't have too much pressure in the first race, but this one we've been pressurised quite a lot from early on. Right, starting to pick it up through here. And it looks like the front two are starting to break away. I'm not sure who is behind me, whether it's Garcia or someone else. And through there nicely. Don't muck up this section. And we're coming towards the final lap. And it's all about the final lap. We need to try and make sure we don't make any mistakes on this final lap. And that was nicely done. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, Wow, almost lost the rear then. I thought it was going to slide and spin round there. Right, final lap. We've got to try just cut off any challenge. It's not too bad. Just making sure we know where the rider is. We've managed to pull away through that section. There is certain parts of each circuit that the AI don't perform on, and that's definitely one of them. I'm definitely quicker through that section. Every time I get through there, I seem to just pull away, and then they catch up again through here. Oh, look. I think a couple of riders clashed through that section there. I saw them go together on the track map, and that slowed him down. That's giving us a chance just to pull away again. Come on, not far away. This has been an awesome episode so far, and especially after that really tough battle on the other Italian circuit, I really did struggle. I think I've got two third places. So we dropped some points in the last episode, but if we can get maximum points today, that is going to look really good and push us a little bit further up the leaderboard. Or actually, I think we're already in first, so it might just stretch our lead. And just keep it nice and steady through there. We'll come to the final couple of sections, and they're still very close. Let's just try and keep it steady. Let's not muck it up here. Right, final turn. Slow it down and across the line. Oh, what a race that was. And like I said, that was a much better battle because I was under pressure for so much of it. But we take another win, and that is maximum points. And it was another Brit that came into that battle, Ben Watson, and he came third. So it was a good day for the Brits. Hopefully in the overall standings we should be looking very, very good now. So that's another podium finish for Mr. KPG-GOONER, and look at that, 203. So we've got a bit of a lead, but there's a long way to go, another 12 rounds to go. Right, now we're going to jump into maybe putting another component on the bike. Right, so let's check out if we can upgrade something else on the bike. I think I said in the last episode I wanted to do the brakes. So let's see if we can upgrade the brakes. I'm not sure how much it is. We've got just over 6,000 credits. Right, so here we go, brake discs. Oh, damn, they're a little bit more expensive than I thought. So to get the top ones, we need about 8,000 credits. Actually, what we could do, we could get a better set and then come back and get an even better set when we've got a few more credits, because I definitely think we need to improve the braking power. But let's see if there's any a little bit cheaper than 5,000. Oh, there's some for 3,000 there, 3,000 there. Well, I know Brembo because I've got them on my Fireblade. They're decent brake discs, so I'm going to go with them because 3,000 isn't too expensive, and we can always come back after a couple more rounds and then get the better brakes. But that is the episode finished, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you soon for some more MXGP 2019 here on this channel.